with your workout. Take your ball, your massage ball, and we're going to start by massaging the chest muscle. So just breathing deeply in and out. And breathing deeply in. Good, we'll do one more. Breathing in and out. And then we'll swap sides. And yesterday I saw a client who had had substantial surgery done about 3 weeks ago. But this was for cosmetic reasons. She did a Brazilian butt lift, breast augmentation. Wow. Yes, and a breast augmentation. So she's got scars around the breast area. She's got scars all through where they've taken fat from, down the back and through the tummy as well. And there was a lot of lymphatic fluid, which is still underneath the skin around her tummy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so, and obviously lots of breathing. So she's, she can't sit down and she can't lie down on her tummy either. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how she's getting to sleep, bless her. So taking your ball and underneath the foot, we're just going to pop it underneath the ball of the foot, the heel of the floor, and we're just going to move the ankles to touch the little toe to the floor and the big toe to the floor. And just breathing slowly. So I was doing lymphatic drainage for her. Mm-hmm. She has quite a lot of fluid under her skin. Mm. I think it's a lot to pay for to have all those kind of surgeries.
Yeah, it must be.
And then swapping feet, and we'll do the same thing on the other leg. So just tipping the big toe to the floor, tipping the little toe to the floor. Yeah, they've taken fat areas from the rib cage, from the lower belly, and then in 3 different areas along the back. So it was like a little pin, like a little pin cushion.
Wow.
And then there were all the different areas where they'd put into the butt area.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put themselves through it. So heel into the floor and coming down towards the floor. As you come up, we're going to open the chest. I finally managed to get down to the gym yesterday, so a bit achy. Oh. A bit achier than I have been. And forward. Because obviously they have a lot more weights than I have here.
Oh, right.
I'm going to keep going into your hamstring stretch and into the chest stretch. And then we'll swap legs. And down into your hamstring stretch and then chest stretch.
Had a few aches and pains after the session on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the combination of Monday and Tuesday, actually.
In a good way, I hope, yes?
Yeah, no, it was fine. But I just haven't been doing anything for such a long time, so it's no wonder, really.
Oh, we've all had a bit of a break over the summer. Hold on to your ankle, bring the knees together. As you breathe out, we're going to push the pubic bone forwards, trying to keep the knees in place. As you inhale, you can relax. And then exhale and push. And inhale and release. And exhale, lift through the tummy. And release. And then swap legs. So although I'm using this to stretch the quads, you can still focus on working core and pelvic floor here. So you can use it for stretching and for strengthening at the same time. Good. And coming into some hip circles, lifting the knee. Try to keep your hips facing the front as much as possible. And then we're going to reverse that. So lifting, trying to keep your hips facing the front as much as possible. And then we'll swap legs. Lift to the side. And again, although I'm using this to mobilize the hip area, this is still going to be working your supporting glute, your waist, and any of these muscles in the leg area here. The hip flexors, the side of the legs, and also the glutes when the leg is at the back. Let's do one more, swapping legs. Good. Come into a calf stretch and turn sideways. And then we're going to tuck your tailbone under, raise the arms as high as you can, and automatically the heel at the back will come up. Go back into your calf stretch, come back into your hip flexor stretch. Keep switching between the two movements, two positions. One more, and then swap legs. Driving up, and then calf stretch. Driving up, trying to straighten your elbows as much as you can, and raising those arms up as high as you can. One more. So on the floor, left leg forward. Keep your pelvis in neutral, just lean forward slightly. Feel a nice stretch in the front of the hip. And then bring your right hand to the left knee and then rotate. Breathe in and out. And then we're going to swap legs. So keep that pelvis in place. Breathe in and out. And then swap legs again. So each time you do a breath, swap legs. Breathe in and out. Make sure you're looking behind you with your face as well, that we're getting the rotation in the neck. This will help with your reversing in the car drive. Because we don't rotate very much, so we start to get stiffer as we get older. Good. Sit down on your bottom. We're going to do a hamstring stretch. So flexing your toes towards you and just allow your body to relax over the legs. So go as far or as little as you feel comfortable to, depending on how this feels for your back. Sometimes you don't have to go very far, but if you tuck your chin down to the chest, it intensifies the stretch down your back. So see if that feels like you're getting a bit more from it. And you can rock gently from side to side, so we're not keeping it static. Making sure that you're breathing softly in and out through the nose, or in from the nose and out from the mouth. Good. And then lying down on your back. Straighten out your legs, let the legs flop out. Arms down by the sides with your palms facing up. And we're just going to take 5 slow breaths deep, rib cage and the tummy. Prioritize breath into the rib cage is better, and into your upper back too. And breathing in as deeply as you can, and then see if there's a little bit more, and just take an extra little inhale, little sharp inhale of breath, and at the top. Nice slow breath out. One more breath. Inhale briefly. This breathing exercise is a really good way if you're in a stressful situation and need to calm down quickly. It's a really easy and quick technique that you can use. But bending your knees, soles of the feet to the floor, roll onto your side, and push yourself into a seated position. And you're all done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.